guys? Check it out. So just wanted to get a quick little, I guess you could call it a little subcast. Not really anything major as far as like groundbreaking things or like the stuff like I normally talk about, taking time for yourself. Although I did take today off. Got to go spend some time with the kids at school, hang out with them at lunch and whatnot. So that's just overall a good time. Highly suggest always do that kind of stuff. Take time for yourself. Go spend it with family. Do things that you enjoy doing. And sometimes it's good just get that little mental health day and a little break. But while I was doing all that stuff, as go figure, I was thinking about wrestling, and Tyler and I were talking about recording tomorrow, and we talked about maybe doing a Big Ten breakdown or a preview. This is conference weekend, lots of stuff going on, so it's going to be a lot of good wrestling going on. And I was just looking at some different things and figured, why not? Why not do a little mini SoCon breakdown? The championships are this weekend. Go over the allocations that the SoCon got. Not as many as we've had in the past, but also more than just definitely the only one per weight class that years past it was as well. So they're wrestling Sunday. We won't be able to make it this time, but check out the SoCon digital network, and I believe all rounds will be live and free actually, so that'll be cool to check out. And like I said, looking forward to talking with Tyler tomorrow. So this kind of a little preview of things. We'll talk about Big Tens, who we think is going to go where. I was curious to ask him what he thought about Seth Gross, where he thinks he's going to end up going, the implications of the portal, and what else was I was wanting to ask him? Not just Seth Gross, but obviously want to talk about Ben Askren and his awesome win. And Chandler Rogers, how crazy is it that Oklahoma State is so deep that Chandler Rogers ended with a great assassin pin in the Iowa Oklahoma State duel, but man, he loses out and he's not even getting to go to NCAA or their conference tournament. Excuse me. Tyler said last time I sneezed about blew his ear off. So, anyway, it was just outside, allergies kicking up. So, I'll kind of make this one kind of quick because we got also soccer practice and stuff tonight. But NCAA SoCon championships this weekend. Seeds are out. 125. It looks like there's only one allocation at this weight. Alonzo Allen's the favorite. I 100% agree with this one. And like I said, you guys know I'm going to be rep the C, a little bit, Chattanooga strong bias. But Alonzo Allen signed Devin's Headgear, probably one of his favorite wrestlers on the team right now. He's a senior. He's been wrestling great. He's got a lot of good wins this year. I fully think that, he goes and wrestles the way he's supposed to wrestle. We should have, Chattanooga should have, its first qualifier for the NCAA tournament. 133, we've got Jake Cuffline. From what I've seen, he's been wrestling well. He's ranked 5th, so he's going to have a hard road ahead of him as far as qualifying. Noah Gosner from Campbell's been wrestling great all year long. He's the number 1 seed, so he's going to have to come through pretty big early on in the tournament to make his way into the finals. But I fully think that as far as even if he's not wrestling in the championship round, he's very easily a third place finisher, which would be big points for us as far as the team race goes for the SoCon tournament. Chris Debian, dude's a stud. 141, Chattanooga guy. He's a local kid from Chattanooga area, if I remember correctly. But dude is a stud. He's built. He's jacked. I mean, he just gets out there and he grinds, and he gets into situations and just grinds, and he's fun to watch guy. So I really think that number 1 seed holds through as well, which would be good for Chattanooga. And then we go to 149, Josh Hill, little brother of Oklahoma State, national placer, winner Joshua Howell from Campbell is the number 1 guy. Tanner Smith is our freshman of the year. Wrestled him tough in the duel. He lost to him, but wrestled him tough. And I really think that Tanner is at the number 3 seed, can pull through and end up hopefully wrestling Joshua in the finals. And that one's taking 2 allocations, so I think that'd be big for Chattanooga to get Tanner into that finals match and take hopefully would be if I'm looking at it realistically, we got Debian and Alonzo. I mean, I think he could be our third guy to go, seeing how 149's taken 2 allocation to NCAAs. So hopefully he does well, gets in there. 157, we got Ryan Resnick, and if I remember right, he's looked pretty good. He's the number 3 guy. I'm not sure how he did against Burris from the Citadel. But he's wrestling tough. They're only taking 1 allocation. He's gonna have to wrestle real hard to get into the finals there. But obviously being ranked 3rd, this is a lot of team points for us as well. 165 is, I believe, the senior from Gardner Webb, who's ranked number 1. That cat is tough. We're only taking 1 weight at that weight, so I think more than likely he'll probably get it there. Just hoping for our guy from Chattanooga to get into either the finals or 3rd, 4th, as far as racking up some team points. 174, our guy's ranked 5th, Hunter Fortner. They're taking 2 allocations, so whoever gets to the finals in that one. Got Cat from VMI is pretty tough. They got Campbell ranked number 2. We got our guy ranked number 5. So he's got some work ahead of him to in a way, kind of steal a qualification spot in the finals there. But all things possible. Fight for every point, as Coach Rochelle says. So that'd be a nice one. Dominic Lampy, they got ranked number 3 at 184, and I really think that Dominic, when healthy and going, is a contender at all times. Love watching Lampy wrestle, so love to see him get into the finals and take that one. Hopefully he's healthy. The time off that we've had from since Indiana, and just some time off and getting those guys healthy and ready to go, hopefully really comes through for us. 197, Rod Jones. I'm not too sure if I remember too much about him. I think he goes hard, and maybe, I don't know if it's a gas tank issue or whatnot, but in the first period he looks good. But they're taking 2 allocations, so this is another one where if he can make his way into the finals, it's almost like stealing a spot on its way to NCAA's, which would be awesome for us. 285, I'm actually kind of surprised that our guy's in number 2. I guess maybe he lost to the App kid before, but Connor is a transfer in. Wish they were taking 2 allocations there. They're only taking 1. At the number 2 spot ranking, I really think he can win that one, and that would be also big for the team points for Chattanooga. So honestly, let me take a look and see. 125. I'll say 141. I really think Tanner can go 149. I think if we can get Dominic, 184. I think we can look at 4 to 5 guys, really, really trying to get spots to go to the SoCon tournament. I know that would be awesome for Coach Rochelle, his first year in, taking these guys to the big dance. Obviously we probably want to get more than just, the 2 number 1 seeds. But I know he's got those guys on the right track, so it'll be fun to see what they do this weekend. And really, it's going to be a fun weekend of wrestling, just to see, not just SoCon tournament, Big Ten tournament, lots of big drama there. Looking forward to the Seabass Lee rematch. Who's going to make the finals at 33? Is it going to be Michik, DeSanto, or Siriano? Just the craziness that ensues there. That's just the first 2 weights. So really looking forward to talking about those. Oh, also Ashnall. Was listening to something else. Found out that if he wins, he'll be a 3-time Big Ten champ. Vincenzo Joseph. Tyler and I haven't said we're sold on him and all, but he hasn't won a Big Ten yet. He's won 2 NCAA titles, looking at maybe a 3rd one, but he's yet to even win a Big Ten title. Kind of interesting. So lots of interesting things going on. Looking forward to a good weekend of wrestling. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. Remember, take time for yourselves, relax, spend some time with family, do things that you enjoy, read a good book. I'm reading a great one right now, The Switch, How to Make Change When Change is Hard. I've been also following along that with Kerry Colott on the Rudist Wrestling Podcast. They've been reviewing that book as well. So, just a lot of cool stuff going on. Even though we had our high school awards banquet last night, it's kind of, bittersweet when it's the end of the season. But at the same time for us, hey, we still got the NCAAs right around the corner. Conference weekend is now, and then it's locking hand seasons. It's in season. It's go time. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Go get ready for some soccer practice, and we will check you guys later on. Hopefully tomorrow.
Bye bye.